Welcome back, guys, for more Timberborn. What are we going to do in this episode? Well, I think you all know we are going to finish this completely. It is going to be fully finished, fully operational. It's going to be pretty epic. All right, this is all... Oh, look, and our wheels are turning now. That's kind of a beautiful sight at this point, isn't it? So look. Oh, look at this. 33,000 power. Somebody actually left me a comment and said, like, why are you doing this? You're not going to need this power. Yeah, it's not about whether I use the power or not. It's just the challenge of how much power can I produce. I will do a multi-level design at some point, but I want to show you just how much you can get out of this. Now, also, bear in mind, this is the Folktales. This is with the crap water wheels. It's like when and the short pump lengths. Remember, with the Iron Teeth, they've got the better water wheels. They've got the longer pump length. These are 5. The Iron Teeth are, I think, 7 now. So we'll definitely be able to do much, much, much more powerful things with the Iron Teeth, which is going to be the next playthrough. I mean, it's got to be, hasn't it? Like, if I can do this with the Folktales, what the hell can I do with the Iron Teeth? Okay, good news, bad news. The good news is treated planks were fine on. Gears, we could actually use a few more. But the bad news is metal. We are basically out of metal. Well, I was going to do it though. I was going to rip those 4 out and replace them with smelters. But then I'm thinking, yeah, but the metal is actually being mined here. Now, we don't need that. You know what? We don't need that excavator anymore, do we? No, we don't. Aha! Hang on a second. Let's do it this way then. Let's get rid of that excavator, right? Get rid of those stairs. You know, I'm going to fill this hole in and we'll... Yeah. That's what we're going to do. You know what? If I put them like... If I change the paths around, I could get like one there, couldn't I? Yeah, we can get at least 4 smelters in. It's cycle 71, day 21. You know what? We started this episode on cycle 69, Snigger, day 9 or 10. I can't remember. I think it was day 10. So we've already done 2 full cycles in this episode. Are we moving along or what? I managed to get in 6 smelters over here, and they have been churning out the metal, and we now have like 1k of metal in stock. And look, we've finished all the pumps. Wow. Or at least all the pumps that we're going to have right now. So if we come down here, I started working on putting these water wheels in, and I put the first water wheel in, and I realized that I've managed to put these connectors in exactly the wrong place. There are 3 places I could have put them: there, or there. One, I had a 2 in 3 chance of getting it right, and I got it wrong. Well done, freaking Sky. So, on this side, I've moved them all over 1. And now, you're probably saying, why? What's wrong with it? It's because I need a wall here. Yeah. Which I should have kind of put in, like, before, but I forgot, so don't worry about it. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to put walls in here, like this. All along here. Now, have I got them in the right bloomin' place? Yes. They're opposite these. Now, why are you doing this, Guy? Well, it's so... When you put the water wheel in... let's see. Let's grab the water wheel. Where is it? It's under power. I remember. So, let's do that. There we go. Okay. When we put the water wheels in, the water is all forced through this tile. Well, these 4 tiles. So we get the maximum power out of the water wheels. That's the idea behind doing that. So I've got to put these terrain blocks in, then put in a row of water wheels, finish the changes on this side, which I haven't made, put in a path down here so that they can actually get to it, and then we build the last water wheel from on top of here, which should actually work, which I find staggering that at this point, I expect everything that I've done to be completely wrong. So, yeah. So anything that's right is just a freaking bonus at this point. I just want to quickly point out, we've got 10k of logs. Good grief. Right. Go, build all those water wheels. Now, you may be saying, Sky, why have you only built them down to here? And it's because the water's going to be flowing down here and being sucked up by the pumps, which, and then the water's going to flow down here. So that means that the water is only going to get, well, I mean, there will be water here, but the water here will be stationary. There'll only be movement in the water down like to this point. And like, to be honest, by this point, these are only going to produce like a few horsepower, virtually nothing. But we're going to try and suck as much power out of this as we possibly can. I, by the way, have come up with what I think might, and I do stress the word might here, be a cool idea to resolve the water issue. And this is exactly why I haven't put pumps down here, because I was like, there's got to be a better solution. There's got to be a better solution. And I think the solution is to put pumps in here. How's that going to work, Sky? Well, my idea is this, that we pump water aggressively during during the wet season. And then we can pump the water in this reservoir until it's dropped down a bit, like 4 tiles. And then we stop, right? Which is probably what we want to do anyway. So I'm going to give it a try. We're going to give it a try. Now, I want the large water pump. That's the puppy. Good Lord, that's a monster, isn't it? That's what she said. These are not planned. I swear to God. Right, let's... I'm still giggling about that. That was a good one. Right, so we can have pumps. Like 1, 2, 3. Dad, I think they look better actually spaced out, don't you? I think they look better spaced out. So we want one more. You know what? Yeah, you know what? For visuals, what we can do is put the other pumps here, but just the same as down here, we've got 3 pumps running and 3 pumps that don't run. We can do the same thing. So we can have these pumps running. If we need to, in an emergency, we can have these pumps running. Well, that sounds reasonably good, Sky. Well, I'm glad you agree. I think it's going to be very interesting to see how this works out as a potential solution. And if that does work out, then obviously I can pause these down here. And I mean, at that point, we could like potentially rip all of this stuff out. I'm not sure we will. We might have a bit of a village down here. I don't know. I might convert this to more agricultural land. Certainly what I am going to do, I'm definitely going to rip out these pumps here and extend the spadder dock. That would be a very good idea. Currently, my plans are, I'm holding on at the moment with the food and the biofuel. What I'm going to do ultimately, I think, is swap this from carrots to potatoes and put in a carrot farm over here. It looks like we're pretty good on logs. You know, I could do it. You know what? Maybe I'll do that. But if I'm going to do that, I'll do it offline because it's literally just laying potatoes, demolish these trees, put in carrots and a farmhouse. And it's not that exciting. The excitement is over here. We've got 3 water wheels in on this row, and look, we've got a whole bunch of water wheels on this row. Awesome sauce. And a load of bots that don't have biofuel. So yeah, get those potatoes over there, boys, and start cranking out the biofuel. Let's see. Let's have a look at the refinery. Oh yeah, we're starting to get some potatoes. Yeah, that situation will be resolved very quickly. And this is why it's great to have lots of beavers. I mean, that's just one of the reasons, but moving on. Right, the farm is in and getting built, and it's built, and they are planting up potatoes. I've changed my mind. That's going to be potatoes. And then over here, I've taken out 4 rows of potatoes here, and we'll just extend the carrots here because I don't know why. I just thought it was a better way of doing it. I'm sure I've got a reason. If only I knew what it was. I know, right? Down here, I have paused the pumps. Why have you paused the pumps? Because this is all built. And I tell you what, it doesn't look bad. I kind of like that. And as you can see over here, these are ready to pump. But they're not pumping at the moment. They are pumpless at the moment. Why? I guess because we're absolutely chock full of water. How are we doing down here? We've almost finished. We've got like 2 water wheels to do, which means that now we can start doing the outside rows. I've already laid in the tiles which they've almost finished. What about this side? Well, it's hard to see on this side. Yeah, they've already done those, which means that I can start laying in the water wheels. Oh, by the way, I will point out, these ones, these connectors, were all correct. Because, like, I knew I had to do this, and I positioned these correctly. And then I remembered, when I came over to here, I thought, oh, I'll line them up with this. That'll look better. What a freaking maroon. Let's get some water wheels going. What am I doing? Power. Water wheels. And then the water wheels go. There, you idiot. Right. So, yeah, I've got to lay in all the water wheels down here and all the water wheels down here. Let me get on with it. I've just taken out this pump here and this pump here, and I've put in a little bit more spadadock because I think we need a little bit. Yeah, we need a little bit more spadadock for sure. We'll keep these for now as like our lower emergency pumps. That's what we'll call those. I've had a few lower emergency pumps in my time. No, I'm going to have to cut that out. Right, all those water wheels are in now, so we can put in... I mean, I think I'm just going to throw in, like, pretty much all the water wheels. So, this row, we can do all in one go. What am I doing? Get power, you lemon. Power wheels, not power. Imagine putting power wheels down there. I mean, the beavers all would... That would be funny. Wouldn't be that funny. All right, fine. We are going to put water wheels all the way down here. Well, how the hell are you going to build those, guy? From underneath. That's the idea, anyway. We'll see if it works. So I wonder if they're actually going to come and do this. Oh, look, they are. Don't you love it when a plan comes together? Oh, they're building that one as well. Awesome. Those are just going to magically pop up. If you're wondering how, it's because back here, all the way back here, we've got stairs going down there. And I've put in a couple of underground piles temporarily. The reason that I've put in underground piles is to create more storage space in this district, because the way the districts work is they balance the resources between the two districts. So and it's based on how much storage capacity there is. So the more storage we have on this side, the more they'll try and put on this side. So hopefully we'll get a few more logs. And yeah, we are getting some like reasonable amounts of logs over here. Right, I want them working on both of these at the same time. So I can throw... You can see, actually, you can see the red line of the path going underneath. Isn't that cool? Not really. It's good, to be honest. It's a bit tedious, frankly. They're mean. They're so mean to me. Right, let's throw in a few more on this side. Right, so... I'll do all of those, right? Because, I mean, it's just a case of like throwing them in and they'll get done. Now, over, let's see, let's do, I think this one, because I think this is the only one that will actually work right now. Yeah, we've got a staircase down to this one, so this one will work. We can rip out this path. Come here, path. You're gone. You're gonzos.
Gonzo. Yeah,
it's gonzos. All the way down here. How gonzos? Totally freaking gonzos. There you go. Am I going to get rid? I'm going to give it. It's all gonzos. Total gonzos. Right. Let's come back up here. Grab the water wheels again. This is, I've got to say, this is a lot of water wheels. And then these water wheels go in here. Now, am I matching up with the connections? Yes, I am. Hooray. So that is all going to work. I'm not going to throw all the water wheels in one go. I am going to be watching the logs because we've gone from 10k down to 3.8k. Yeah. How are we doing on other stuff? We've got tons of planks, so I can turn off some plank production. We're up to 2.9k gears, so I can probably turn off a bit of gear production, which will mean we'll have more logs coming in. So, yeah, the biofuel is looking good. If we go over here, how's the pumping? Yes, the pumping's good. Anything going on at the lower emergency pumps? Oh, God, I love those. I love those. This potato farm, we've already had a crop in. When's the next crop coming in? Well, we're at 62%. What about 80%? There'll be another crop coming in soon. How are we doing for potatoes? Yeah, that's full. How's this one? That's got some in. It's not full. No, grilled spanadoc is still low. Yeah, well, it is what it is. But the grilled potatoes is coming up. Carrots, I think carrots is ticking up slightly, which is good news. We're up to 2.3k of food. So, yeah, I think the food's going to come up, but, you know, only time will tell. This is starting to look very full. They're working on the last few wheels down there. I thought I would show you, like, how I'm going to do the power connections at this end, because I think some of you will be like, yeah, I want to know how it's done. So I'm just going to run a platform across there for this one. And what am I going to do then? Oh, yeah, I remember. I'm going to put a power up. Yeah, which way is that point? It's that way, yeah. And then put a couple of, no, three upward shafts there. And I'm not going to top it off yet because I don't want to connect it. And then all I need to do is run some straight shafts across there. Right, that's that done. The other side here will be exactly the same. These are connected like that. You've seen that. Then we've got this coming across to here. What I'm going to do, you know what? I'll show you this one because I think this one's like, it's not clever. It's just like, you know, clever adjacent. But well, do I put the forward? Yeah. Shut up. The indecision is crippling, isn't it? So we put a couple of platforms there, and then I can just have the stairs going down there like that. Cool. Oh, by the way, I mean, since we're no longer connected to the Sky Beavers, this is all being done by the scrapbots. We can like connect all of these, so like, those can be connected. Right, I'll do the same there. That leaves these ones, doesn't it? Which, oh, you know what? Hang on a second. See, I haven't actually connected that. If I put a three-way there, then I could just bring the power up. Yeah, that works. My God. Things work in Sky. What the hell's... Is this the right channel? So, just come up there. Right, so I'll put the three-way in, which will connect the pumps to the main wheels. And then separately, we can connect that one to that one. Right, so that'll be the same on that side. And I think I've shown you all the power connections. Yeah, so that was that one. These ones. The best way to do it is just going to be there, isn't it? Yeah, it is, Sky. You lemon. So we just bring that across there. We go, let's see, that way. We go up and then into there. So that needs to be a three-way, doesn't it? Yes, it does. So get rid of that. Throw in a three-way. Flip, flip, flip. What? No three-way jokes, Sky? No, I'm getting serious now. So all I need to do is top that off, and that goes into there. That's that done. Cool. So I need to do the same on this one. All right. So there you go. You've seen all the power connections now. Let me get on with it. I've got to put some more water. I'll put some more water wheels in, and then I'll get on with finishing off the connections. Now, these bits down here, this bit here, and this bit here, reminded me of certain comments that I've had over this series and over other series, where people will accuse me of cheating or using underhanded methods in some way. And when I was looking at this, and I was trying to figure out how I was going to build it, and I just imagined them going, "This guy," I thought I'd do that. "This guy, you cheating bastard! you! I bet you used the dev tools to do those bits, didn't you? Because there's no way you could build them. You just know that's what they're thinking, and that's what. All I've got to do is take that out, and is that get rid of those. Take that path out, and just put some stairs in. Flip, flip, boom. There you go. It's so simple that often I wouldn't show you little things like that because it's like, yeah, whatever. I may now. They can build that from there. When I want to top that off, I'm gonna need a platform there, aren't I? Yeah. So I'll put a platform there, and I'll put a platform there, and I've got to do the same on this side, haven't I? Yeah. So there you go. To the people who think that I'm unhanded and I'm cheating, I'm using the dev tools and all that kind of stuff. No. I find solutions. They're usually stupid, inept. I wouldn't do that in a million years because there's way easier ways to do it. Methods. But I do it myself. I thought I'd give you a little look at this because this is starting to look very cool now. It's all filled in. I'm just about to throw in some more water wheels, but I thought I'd show it to you because, man, like this is just so fun. Like putting in the last bits. It is a little bit of a grind. I've just turned off a bunch of gear and plank production so that we got more logs coming in, and our logs is now ticking up quite quickly. We were down at like 1.4 just like seconds ago, and we're up to 1.7. So yeah, I think I keep saying stuff like this, and I really shouldn't, but I think this is going to happen relatively quickly now. It's still going to take a while. Don't get me wrong. We're on cycle 72, day 30. We've got 3.9 days left on this bad tide. It would be really nice if we got another bad tide, because I do have to fill this up before we start, and for that, a bad tide would be very useful. But we'll see. We'll see what we get. It's cycle 73, day 25. I've just been sorting out the magic tiles over here. There's a couple of last minute changes that we'll do, but let's blow that and see if that's right. Yeah, that looks like the mirror of this, so it looks good. The last few water wheels. This is getting so exciting. I can't wait to turn this on. Right, boom, boom. And the timing's just right because we're just coming up to the end of this cycle, and a wet season is about to start, which will give us the water that we need. Right. I think that'll do. Yeah. Well, I mean, I could take those stairs out and put... I could put 2 more in, but like that'll do. These will get done very quickly. I've just been waiting on logs. God, this has taken a while. Just because of logs. Everything else was pretty quick. But, God, the logs. Right. And that one and that one. And we'll leave it at that, because it gives me... Look how quickly they've put those in. Good God. These, I tell you what, when the beavers... I was going to say, when the beavers wake up, those should fly in. Yeah. Oh, look at that. All right. Cool. In which case, I think it's time to rip this stuff out. Oh, they've done those, so let's blow those. Good. Okay. Yeah, it's time to rip this stuff out, so let's do it. All right. Let's connect the pumps to the water wheels. Yeah, this is a crucial moment. So what do I need to do? I need to put in power. 3-way goes there. Yep, and 3-way goes flipped around. Boom, boom. There. Right, that will connect to the water wheels. Right. Have we got water going into the mega dam? Yeah, we should have. Yes, we have. Hooray. Right, we've just got to wait for this to fill up now. Yeah, we want a double dynamite going in there. Oh, that won't take long. Okay. Oh, come on. Prioritize it. And boom, there it is. Right, blow that. Right, now, if I want to, I can start filling this up. In fact, it's already filling up. Hooray. The sluice gate works. So we're starting to prime the stuff. We're starting to prime the system. We've got all of these in. I can blow this dynamite. We've still got access across there, so it's not going to cut off any roots or anything. Okay, so that's how that's going to be. Right, now I need to fill in these walls. So get rid of that. Now I need to do that tile first, don't I? Yeah. So do that tile. Then we go up to the other side, do the same thing over here. So demolish those. And now I'm sure I will miss something, right? But we'll see. We'll see what that something's going to be. So I want to do that side first, don't I? On that side. This side we can get round there. So yeah. Oh man, I'm a little nervy. A little nervy, gotta say. I've built this up so much. What if it doesn't work? What if it's a complete disaster? What if it produces less power than it consumes by the pumps? These are the kinds of things that go through my mind at these moments. That and like, wonder what sort of sandwich I'm going to have later. Right, we've blown that. Okay. Not sure about these magic tiles. We'll see. Now, I do need to finish this end off. Yeah, I do need to finish that end off. What do I want to do? I want to trim that back like that. Trim that back. Yes. I think we just need to bring it. I think we just need to bring it out to there. I think that finishes it off. This one apparently needs to come out a little bit further. There we go. All right, cool. How are we doing water-wise? Oh, we've almost got water. Is this overflowing at this end? It's not. Right, what we want to do is we want to flood this out this end. So we want to open the floodgates at this end. So as soon as that's full, water flows out, water flows down here. That's going to kickstart this. Any second now, this is going to flood. There it goes. We've got water coming in here. Is this sluice gate is yeah, it's closed because we've got more than half a tile of water in here. Right. How long is it going to take to fill this up and overflow into here? That's going to be the next question. How close are we? This is filling up. Oh, any moment now, I think. Oh, there we go. Yes. Both dams are spilling out. Right, so what's going to happen now is the water's going to go down here underneath the water wheels. It's going to reach the end where we should have the floodgates set to one tile, right? And then the water's going to get down here and it's going to fill up and then the water wheels are going to start turning. Now, at the moment that the water wheels start turning, the pumps should start working. Come on, come on. Overflow those platforms. Turn those wheels. Oh, I see wheels turning. The wheels are turning. And look, all of the symbols have gone, which means these are getting power. How much power are we producing right now? It's not going to be that much. Yeah. Like 100 horsepower. It is climbing slowly. Look at this. The power is going up. Oh, brilliant. We've got a bad tide coming in 3 days. So if for any reason I'm struggling to get this primed or like kick-started or whatever, then we've got the bad tide coming in. But right now, let's see. We're up to 130 horsepower, 140. The power is kicking up. We are pumping. We are pumping furiously. There's some seriously furious pumping going on. How much are they? Like they're only producing like 1/7 of what they can produce. So, like, are we seeing? We are seeing water flow out though, which is going to increase the flow through these guys, right? Until we get to the point where it's going to overflow. So we're up to what, 300 horsepower, and is it? Yeah, it's still going up. Look at this. We're up to 25,000 power. That's pretty blooming awesome. Now, I would be expecting to see a bigger power drain than that. If I go up here and look at this. Yeah, look, this is saying 70,000. There's something which is not connected. No, that's showing us the 70,000. So is that. And all and there it changes. Oh, there's a blooming bit of path there. So when I drag the things along, see, there's always something, isn't there? Is it on this? Yeah, it's missing on this side as well. Oh, yeah, because when I dragged it down. Yeah. Okay, fine. There's always something. It's very frustrating, but it is what it is. Right, get those built quick, guys. Because we need the additional power going to these pumps. Should I prioritize those? Probably a good idea. Now, can they even get to them at this point? I think they can, can't they? Yeah. Well, yes, they can. Oh, here we go. We've got guys going up to do it. It's only like one log, isn't it? Yeah. That one's done. This one's done. All right, right. Now we should... Oh, see, now we're starting to see something. All right. Now, are we overflowing? Yes, we are overflowing. Right. This is the point where we put it into turbo mode. So we go down here. Now, have we got enough water in here yet? And I don't actually think we have, because we're not up to here. So we need to continue letting this fill until this system is actually flooding. At that point, then we'll kick it into turbo mode. God, my God, I tell you what, it takes a fair amount of water to fill this up, doesn't it? Good Lord. Let's go back down here. Oh, this is brilliant. I'm loving this. What are we up to? We're up to 530 horsepower now. 57,000 power. Oh, we've almost fully powered the pumps. Look at the flow coming down here. Awesome. Okay, 58,000. It's still ticking up. Look at this, 570 horsepower now. Now, of course, this is being powered by water coming out of here. We're not going to be using that eventually. But for right now, we're still priming the system. How do you turbocharge it, Sky? Well, what you do is you drop this down so that we can now get 2 tiles worth of flow through here. So what should happen now is the flow should now increase. And what we're trying to do is get like 50 CMS of water going down here. Oh, that's a point. I need to put in the rest of these, don't I? Yeah. Let's demolish those and that bit of path, and we'll get the, what are they called? Stream gauges. Get the stream gauges put in. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Do I want to prioritize those? Hell yeah. I mean, I think there's nothing else for the beavers to do, so they should just get done. But how are we doing? All right. Now you'll notice that the water wheels are still turning, right? Because our flow level is still above 2 tiles. Now, is that going to start to come down is the question. Yeah, 206. 205. Now, remember that the water level's been slightly over 2 tiles. So there's a bit more than 2 tiles in here. So we've got to get rid of that extra water. Now, what we need to do is turn that off. Right, so now all of that excess water is going to be coming out here, and it's not going to be going into the system. How we do? Oh, look at this. We're virtually full. That's perfect. That is perfect. Oh my Lord, look at the flow. Okay. Yeah, a depth of about 1.24 is fine. That means we are getting enough flow through this. And look at this. 8.2, 8.2, 8.1, 8.1. In fact, they're all settling at 8.2. And if you think about it, there are 6. 6 8s are 48. And then 0.2 times 6 is 1.2. That's 49.2 CMS of water flow through here. Right, if we go back here, have we stopped flooding yet? We have stopped flooding. Right, let's have a look at the flows here. We've got 8.4, 8.1, 8, 8, 8.2, 8.4. If you add that up, you get the same. When the dams, like none of this is overflowing. It's up to the top, but it's not actually overflowing. Oh, this is freaking working. Right, let's have a look. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. Look at that. 1,100 horsepower, and we are producing 145,000 power. Yeah, but you're using we're using 70,000 power, and some of this power may be coming from like the other stuff up here, the windmills and whatever. Although, let's see. Oh yeah, actually the wind's blowing. It's still kind of nothing compared to what we're producing. The thing is, we don't have these other water wheels connected yet. I wonder what they're producing. Should we find out? Now, if you look at these water wheels, right, at this end, they're producing a decent amount of horsepower. Look at this. Almost 400 horsepower. Down this end, like, it's going to be like, well, in fact, those two are producing nothing. This is producing like 30 horsepower. Oh, yeah, look. You know, if it's producing a tiny bit, I'll take it. Oh, the other one's turning as well. Yeah, I'll take that extra bit of power. Right, so let's see. How much are they producing? This is producing 10,000 horsepower. This is producing 10,000 horsepower. So that's another 20,000 horsepower we can hook into the system. Should we do it? Oh, hell yes, guy. Get it hooked up. All right. So flip you around. Boom, in you go. And this one on this side. Flip you around. Boom. Now, 20,000 power. I mean, it's not to be sniffed at. 20,000 power is decent. What about this? That's yeah, that's another 10,000. This one's another 10,000. So let's get those hooked up as well. So that's an extra 40,000 power. Seriously, this does not get any better for me. I swear to God, this is what I live for. You design something like this, and then you build it, and then the thing actually freaking works. Right, let's make sure that they can. Yeah, that can. Yeah, that can be built. Oh, a little lag spike. That can be built. Let's see. That one. Yeah, that can be built. Oh, here they. I was going to say here they come, but no. Are you going over to do the other one? My God, you're going the long way around. You know what? I haven't. Really, I should have stairs there, but we can't. Well, yeah, it's actually difficult to get the stairs there. I mean, I could figure it out probably, given a week or so. Let's see. It's almost done. Come on, what are we waiting for? 2 logs. Come on, we've got 2.5K for heaven's sake. There it goes. Boom, it's in. Right, have we got the other side done? No, we're waiting on. Well, we're just waiting for somebody to literally build it. Have we got that one's done? That one's done. Yeah. So we're just waiting on, and that one's done. Okay, let's check out the power now. The power now is 172,000, which means that we're producing essentially a net 100,000 power. I like it. Right. We've still got these water wheels and these water wheels. What are they producing? Another 40,000 power each. So another 80,000 power to go into the system. Right. Where the hell do I hook that up? I have no idea. Oh, it's the... no. Oh, it's here. It's this one. Way too excited. Get the downward power shaft. Flip it around. That one goes in there. This one on this side. Yep. That one goes in there. All right. Yes, it's reachable. I don't need to prioritize them, but I just feel better. Where are we? That one. Go. Oh, come on, guys. Get yourselves down here and hook those 2 up. Now, the thing about this is that we are not reliant on the seasonal water. So this power that we're generating never stops. This runs 24/7, 365. And the only thing we need to do to keep it running is to make sure that we counter the evaporation. Well, that's what the Giga Dam is for. We've got this releasing water to keep this at least half a tile. And the same with this one releasing water to keep this at least half a tile. So as long as we've got enough water in here to counteract the evaporation, this will just run forever. Oh, and this is the answer why it's taking so freaking long. And this is why I hate using bots as builders and haulers. Because we've got to wait for this sad, pathetic excuse of a slacker to get here with the last frickin' log. Right. And he doesn't even finish building it. So now we've got to wait for somebody to come down here to actually build it. Yeah, you, get yourself out of here. You're lucky there's no dynamite around here or you'd be gone. Right, here we go. And it's built. That means everything is now hooked up. Now, I'm sorry, guys, but I mean, just look. That is a thing of beauty. Isn't it gorgeous? These tiles are doing a brilliant job. That's absolutely perfect because we're getting the full flow through. What did the level settle as? 1.94. You know what? We could actually put probably another row of pumps. We could get a little bit more flow. You can easily take this up to 0.97, 0.98. So maybe 2 pumps, maybe 2 more pumps, just a tiny bit more. The flow is friggin' awesome though. Look at that. Seriously, man, I could stare at this for hours. That is just, I'm sorry, that is not like an engineering feat. That's a freaking work of art. So let's see. So what's the total power this is producing? We are producing 265,000 power. Take off the 76, 190,000 net power. More power than we could possibly use. Now, could I produce more? I could extend this because I've realized that actually I could extend this middle row down here and I could miss the mine. So we can probably get like what? Another 1, 2, 3, 4. We could probably get like another 4 or 5 rows. So that's 12, 15. That's maybe 15. But that's only like another 15,000 horsepower. It's not going to be a huge increase. But if you compare it to the one I did in the last series, this is much smaller. This is much more compact. It only goes from there to there. Now, the one I did in the last series was like from there, like up to about here. It was much bigger. Oh boy, I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased. Now, I did have some people saying that the water, that they've changed the water wheels and they don't impede the water, so the water level stays the same. That's absolutely not true, because if you look at this, the depth currently here is 1.94, 1.95. Go to the other end of this, and if I can click on them, here we go. This is 1.24, 1.25. So what's that? Like 0.7 of a tile? So in actual fact, you probably couldn't go too much further. You could definitely come out here, but you definitely can't have like an indefinite run or an infinite run. Oh, wow. Loving it. Yeah, to be honest, there really isn't anything else to say, is there? You know what? Turn the HUD off, turn the UI off, and let's just soak it. I'm sorry, but that is beautiful. That is literally beautiful. Picture, you appreciate stuff like this.
Oh, that is pretty cool.
I mean, it just works. It just works. And it'll just sit there working like that forever. And I'm sorry, but there's just inherent beauty in that. God, it's awesome. You're tooting your own horn a little bit, Sky. Yeah, I know. I mean, I know you shouldn't, blow your own trumpet, but it's at least worth letting people know that you've got a trumpet. I'm going to get rid of these because they're an eyesore and I'm done with them now. I have no use for them. So I'm going to rip them out because I want to have another little quick look. So what I want to rip out all of those overhangs. There we go. That's the overhangs. Hooray! There was much rejoicing. There's a bit of tidying up work to do here. Getting rid of all of these platforms and stuff, and I've got a dynamite down the back. But if I at least rip this stuff out, at least it'll look normal from the top. Yep, that's all the rubbish gone. Right. Let's see. Oh, yes. That's what it should look like. Nice and clean. There's just something about the rows of, it's so clean, and the white water wheels against the red water. I'm sorry, but I can wax lyrical about this. I'm so pleased. I mean, it's taken a huge amount of time and effort to design this, to prove it out, to understand the mechanics, to figure out the capacities. But it's all done. It is all done. And I freaking love it. I love it to death. Wow. Is there anything else to see? Is there anything else to see? Is there anything else to look at? Let's see. Check on the power. Yeah, it's just going to sit like that forever now. These center wheels producing 1100 horsepower. Producing 250,000. Wow. 250,000 horsepower. Yeah, I can live with that. So, Sky, what was the whole point of the battery thing? Yeah, well, it was to do that. I mean, I know it's useless now, but it was cool at the time. And all the windmills? Yeah, all the windmills are just window dressing now. They're irrelevant. This is our power supply. And now, all we've got to do is kind of play around and have fun with the rest of the map and dress it up and just do crazy things. Build these recultivators and just make everything as pretty as possible. You looking forward to that? I know I am. If you've got ideas about what you want me to do on the rest of the map, leave me a comment. If you've got opinions about this little puppy, then I'm really looking forward to your comments. Guys, thank you so much for coming on this journey of building this, this monster. Wow. Picture, say goodbye, because I've got to get out of here, because I'll sit here and ooh and ah for like forever.
Bye, guys.
Guys, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. We'll catch you for the next one. Peace out.